Hello, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. Today you get Zombie Alice. Yeah, COVID's still kicking my butt. But it's been what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. And if I don't do nails, I might go crazy. Or that I've already have gone crazy. I don't know. Welcome in, H-Town. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Thursday. I am absolutely dead still. You might hear some sniffling. You might hear some coughing. So sorry, guys. Well, just bear with me. I promise. I haven't completely lost my marbles. Just 99% of them. Right? That's just how this thing goes. And think after... How are you feeling today and how's the fams? Well, everybody's doing okay. I have to say that. Everyone's doing okay. Nova tested negative Monday, so he's been in school every day but today. Ah, jeez! Dogs! Milo, leave her alone! For the last time! Just one of those days. Just gotta keep breathing. But no, he's been good. He's home today because he didn't feel well, but that's because when I went into his room this morning to wake him up for school, I realized the kid had his window open and we had the AC on. So his room was kind of freezing. So I don't think he slept well. So, his neurologist says when he sleeps, we got to let him sleep. So we let him sleep. Yeah, sorry. Our Rose is in heat, so Milo's a piece of crap. He's just a typical man. What can I say, She's just got to fight him off a little bit. But I got the new stamping plate. Ooh la la. Jack the Skeleton and Sandy. Ooh, I'm so excited to use this one. So excited. Which, with the new stamping plate, we got new stamping polishes to try. I've never used them before. They're the Born Pretty. It's so funny. She can't see the black one. Why? Even labeling it, I can see it in the light if I go like this, but they should have maybe made that label white. Not complaining, but it's hard to see. But yeah, we're gonna try a different brand too. See what that does. But no, well, I feel more alive than I have in a couple of days. I think I'm at 65%. But, I decided, why not try streaming today? Because A, I want to do nails. B, the kids have a PA day tomorrow. They're already going to drive me nuts. So, might as well see if I have enough energy to do something. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, she'll let him. There's a window of time where she'll let him. But then you know what happens as dogs mate. They get stuck. Yeah. That's when it's a bloody nightmare because, especially right now, since she's in heat, we're entering the fall. We're entering, like, muddy grounds, muddiness, and I don't want to clean up. And plus, the old man has been dead, okay? He's been dead. Just laying on the couch. Like, I literally have to force him outside to pee. No, no, no. Now that she's in heat, the man's got a whole new pep in his step. But, he hasn't been whining too much this time because before she used to sleep up in our room, but now she's in the crate on the same floor as him. So now he doesn't whine as much. So that's a plus that I don't have to hear the whine all night because that whine is so annoying to listen to. So annoying. Hey everyone, I hope you're feeling better. Hey Sandy, welcome in. I'm Zombie Alice. I'm alive. I spent 5 hours today revamping my online store. So if you check out joefish.ca, it now looks different. I still have to put a lot more pictures on it, but hey, I'm doing it. Business, when you're your own business, you kind of have to keep working regardless if you want to or not. But my husband's post I just saw cracked me right up. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. How I feel about a lot of the things these days. Nope. Yeah, that's exactly how I've been. Nope. Nope. Don't have time, don't have effort, don't have energy. It's like a whole lot of nope. But at least Nova's COVID free, so that's good. I'm still on the struggle bus. I still have no energy. I'm still hot flashes. Like I'm telling you, if this is a lead up to what menopause is going to be like, I already told my husband, leave. Leave now. Who got it first? We don't know if Kayla's even had it yet. She was sick a week ago with her brother, but he continued to be sick. But we didn't test for COVID because it was just like flu-like symptoms they had. But my sister, when we were on the phone, when we were playing Palia together, she was like, I just tested and I have COVID. And I was like, I didn't even think to check COVID because they honestly, the kids just felt like they had a common cold. So I decided, okay, let's just test Nova because he's the one still showing symptoms. And sure enough, didn't have to wait the 15 minutes, instantly showed COVID. I was like, great. I said, and I'm the one sitting with you on the couch playing video games with you, giving you your pills, giving you your food. Yeah, I'm going to catch it. But I was like, okay, we've had 2 vaccines, then we caught COVID. Third, if I catch COVID again, it won't be that bad. Yeah. If catching COVID is going to be the same as the first time every time, oh boy, I'm not a happy camper. Let's put it that way. I am not happy at all because the body aches, don't like. Chilled to the bone, don't like. Then the last 3 days, all I've been doing is sweating bullets, which, I'm okay with sweating bullets because, you're getting the virus out of you. But it ain't pleasant. And that's just making me think menopause is in the future, and I really don't want to go through that because, oh boy, I'm going to turn into be a nasty person. And it's not because I want to be a nasty person. It's just I don't do well in heat. Hence why I live in Canada. Like, ask my husband. We went to Grenada and I complained more than enough because I was like, dude, he's like, just get a cold shower. You'll feel better. I told him, I said, the cold shower felt warm. Okay, first off. So that defeated the purpose. And then B, I'm wiping myself with a towel, but I'm generating so much sweat that I feel like I just got another shower. So then I'm trying to put clothes on all sticky, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I'm 37. I've been premenopause since I was 35. I hate it. Well, I have no idea if I'm even in the premenopause stage yet, and I'm only 36. Am I 36 or am I 37? I don't even know. COVID vlog, you know? It's breaking my brain. I'll be lurking. I have to do ethnic training. Well, lurk away, Sandy. Lurk away. But no, I don't know if I'm premenopause or anything yet, but I can just tell you one thing. I'm going to be a cranky old lady. And like I said, it won't be choice. It's just going to be it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. I'm hoping to be done this COVID adventure by this weekend. Like, let me have the weekend, please. But, you know, the odds are never really in your favor, so we're just gonna go with the punches and see where it rolls. Hello, darling. Working on some art, but I will be lurking. No worries, Deviant. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm still suffering with COVID. That nastiness that I never want to ever catch again in my life, but we all know it's going to be around for years to come. But I just hope and pray this is the first and last of this year. The last time I had it, like I said, it was just after we get the second vaccine. So I think that was the second vaccine, when you were able to do that, that was in 2021? I want to say 2020, 2021? I don't even know. I can't remember when the vaccines came out. But it's like, come on. I need a break. This is like soul sucking. But then I was like, okay, I want to revamp my site and do these things that don't require doing nails because I didn't want to touch product while sick. But then I was like, you know what? I'm only making nails for myself right now, so I can wash everything. And then, you know, as soon as I'm COVID free, then I can go back to making customer nails, which kind of sucks to put your stuff on hold, but hey. It happens to the best of us. You know, kind of like this guy, and I kind of want to try out the stamping polish. Kind of want to do the jack set, so today we're going to be doing maybe not so much hand art because, well, like I said, just not feeling it 100%, but hey, it's all good. And plus, I want to play with my new stamping plate. Everyone loves my hand-painted Jack and Sally nails, so if I can use the stamping plate and generate more of them for people, it'll be great. I still want to hand-paint a new Nightmare Before Christmas set this year, and Beetle one, but that'll be for when I'm more better. But at least today I'm not feeling like a truck ran me over all the way, just partially. I dropped my daughter off. Aww. Yeah, my daughter brought home her school pictures this year already, and I was like, oh my gosh, the last school picture just came in. I was like, but that one's not as sentimental as the one that's going to be coming up soon. That one, I don't know. That one, I don't think I'm ready for. I don't think I will ever be ready for that one. But hey, it'll be grad pictures. Oh my! I know I'm gonna have to spend time getting her hair done because you know they're grad pictures, so they gotta look even more better than the school picture. Because this was just for her student card. I don't know if the U.S. if you guys have student cards, but school student cards, but. We have them here, and that's what they'll have to do. And this is the first time I'm using this Born Pretty stamping polish, so we'll see how this goes. Will I like it? You guys are about to find out. All I've been using is the Queen. Is that how you pronounce it? Ooh, pickup was nice. Okay, okay. I don't hate. That was actually pretty bomb. Kinda like that one a lot. We're gonna take this pumpkin and we're gonna, oh, you know what I want to do? Maybe I need to clean a couple of these nails because they've been sitting for like the week. And I do have dogs that like to walk around. So let's get some of this dust off. Kayla should be coming home soon, but she's only home for probably about, give or take, an hour or two. Then she's off to work. Which she's been doing pretty darn good with it, I must say. Today's her third day in a row at work. So far, she says she likes it. She's like, I get paid to do what I love. I'm like, well, isn't that just peachy keen jelly bean? That's what we all want to do. Get paid for what we like doing. Who wants to get paid for something they don't want to do? Well, of course I do want to get paid for doing something I don't want to do, but there's a lot of things in life I don't want to do and have to do. Like, I still think being a stay-at-home mom should require you to have some fees. It's her graduation picture. Yeah, see, that's a terrible picture. Ooh, that one I'm not ready for. Private. I have to take her to a private. Oh, see, no, their school does their grad. The school does the general school picture, and then they go into the grad pictures from there. I just want to. I don't know if this is even. You know what? This probably won't even show up now that I think about it because I'm putting it on black, but whatever. We're gonna at least attempt, I guess you'd say. But yeah, she's liking her new job, mind you, because it's a new event. Like she's done school and a job before, but it was just a paper route, and it was once a week on a Thursday. So she was like, tomorrow they have a PA day, and she's like, thank God tomorrow's a PA day. I'm sleeping in. Don't wake me up. But she only works 3 days a week, but she might have the option to maybe take another shift on Mondays now because they're thinking about giving somebody an extra shift on a Monday, so she might get it, she might not. But I'm happy for her. Big responsibility, big girl things, The only difference is I wish I was her. When you only had to buy things for yourself so you could eat out as much as you wanted, you could buy anything you wanted, you could spend all the money you want on clothes and not bills. Yeah, those were the good old days. Then you had kids and you realized all your money went to them and you did not exist anymore. Your money went to bills. Let's see how that works out. It might not. I might hate it. I might take it away. Who knows? Adulting sucks. Yep. Adulting does suck. I don't know who invented this adult thing. The funny thing is when we were in high school, just like them, we were all like, oh, we can't wait to be adults. And then you become an adult and you're like, oh wait, I put that too high. Well, that didn't work out as well as I planned, so that's okay. But you're all like, we can't wait till we're adults. We can do whatever we want. And then we get to adults and we're like, well, all I want to do is sleep. When do I get that daily dose of sleep? Oh, yeah. Quarter to never. That's the one thing, like, even though it's cool they don't have school tomorrow, so technically I don't have to wake them up at 6:45 in the morning, but I still have to wake Nova up earlier because he has to take medications at a certain time, so it's like, I still don't get to sleep in because I can give him his medications and he can go back to bed, but by the time I come down and get his medication and stuff like that, it's like, oh, well, I'm already up, might as well tackle the day, you know? That, and since I revamped the website, I need to obviously put some more effort into that. But if anyone checks it out, let me know what they think of the website now. I'm trying to make it as easy for people as possible. So I know the last one was, the first one was nice, but I couldn't afford to pay $50 a month for Spotify. Not Spotify. Shopify. I pay for Spotify. I pay for it for me and Kayla because, can't have life without music. joefish.ca. joefish.ca. I'm not gonna lie, this Born Pretty is not a bad brand of stamping polish. I've had zero problems with pickups so far, but we're just starting. We're just starting, and we all know what I'm like. It'll come the time. Where it just won't work out, but that's okay. I only have some of the patterns up there so far that I offer because, like I said, I've spent 5 hours on it this morning, so it's still a work in progress. But I still want people to be able to, get them, put their orders in because of the deal that we have going on. You buy anything you buy until October the 16th is what's it called? You're entered in a raffle. I was like, why can't I think? Why can't I space? Oh, the second one went down. I didn't want the second one to go down. Does there come with anything? Or is it just nails? It comes with the application kit. I haven't put all the description stuff in yet. Like I said, I was just posting the pictures today. So now I gotta work on all the wording of things. But they all come with an application kit with the nails. Now, those are just the nail ones. A, I have in stock. B, that I'm working on. Holy jeez Louise. People are trying to scare the crustaceans out of me. What'd you do, drive here?
Yeah.
Oh, you think you're so cool because you didn't drive? What do you mean, Dad just left? What, he didn't tell you?
Dad was out of school, but then Taylor texted him that she was going to drive me. And then Dad started driving off as I was walking out to the car. And then I had to run over to the truck because Taylor was about to get in it and start moving.
But if she knew you were coming, she wouldn't have moved.
Well, no, because we saw Dad and we're like, oh, okay, that's Dad. And then I was like, okay, let's go.
But then Dad got the message. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder if you can put in a big all set of all that comes with it instead of each individual. Put out all set, big all set of nails come with. Well, I'm gonna put up the what's it called? I think I know what you're saying, but like I said, I'm dealing with sick brain. I think what you mean is like the putting up a picture of the kit and that all that comes in with it. That's what I do plan on doing because the kit. I don't. I might have one now because what it is that when you buy on the site is say you. Let me see if it's in this basket here because I have it both sides. So you order a set of nails, and then you get a kit which comes with the tabs, the alcohol wipes, the buffer, the nail file, the nail glue, and the cuticle stick. But that's what comes.
Ooh, free
nails,
nails. Thank you.
No free nails for you. Bye bye.
I need
Literally,
them.
isn't like the front seat in your car? Would she jump out the window, do you think?
She has a seatbelt.
She has a seatbelt, but she probably tried to jump out the window.
Of course, your back lemon. Your back. Oh.
Lemon.
Yeah, Lemon Marker
Why
said,
is
"I'm
Lemon
back, baby."
here?
Why can't Lemon be here?
Because Lemon's not allowed to be here.
Oh, well, Lemon's here. What's she
Lemon's
gonna
supposed to
do
be
about
on
it?
my streams that I haven't been doing recently.
You hear that, Lemon? I'm sure you can hear that in the background. You're getting told off.
I'm always right.
I'll be listening. I gotta go pick up the daughters. No worries.
No crying.
No worries, guys. That one turned out to be a cute little Mickey design.
I love that set, but you need to make one with a stamping plate.
That was with the stamping plate.
No, I mean like you need.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make
them.
them. Lemon's crying now. Look what you did.
I know. I said.
Go to detention.
No.
So your friend drove you home.
Yes. I got a ride, and I got a ride at lunch too, and then I got.
Does Dad know you're gotta go to work for 5?
I'll text him right now.
Just make sure so he doesn't lose track.
I know he was gonna.
I know he knows.
Back out anyway.
I know.
I know him. He would have went back out.
I know. I'm just saying. Ooh. What the heck? How did a spider get in my nail lamp?
What?
Yeah, see, this is what happens when you're sick. Look, we're gonna go take him out nice and gently. Come on. Come on, Spidey. Like I've been hit by a truck. Look at the spider, everyone.
Spider.
Okay, go over there. Bye-bye, spider.
Okay, that's it. He knows.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm a dance teacher, everybody.
Spider, like, yes. Well, I actually just put him in the garbage can, but he's probably going to walk out. It's a baby one. It doesn't scare me. But I just don't want it in my light. I almost smashed it. He's warm and toasty. Well, the thing is, the dogs were there, and I fell into the garbage, and I really don't feel like going to the garbage. So if he crawls out, I'll find him. If not, he'll go out in the garbage after I'm done streaming. I guess the fate is up to him where he wants to go. Trust me, I know there's lots of people that are afraid of spiders, which my kids were lucky. I was the one that found the big black dirty spider. I swear it was a black widow. I don't know, that thing was huge. I opened my bathroom door to go pee, and this big thing just drops down right in front of me. I'm not gonna lie, the spider was like this big, okay? And all black. And I was just like, oh hell no, not today. Oh no. I'm like, if I scream, the kids are gonna come and I'm gonna lose it. So I went and grabbed the mop, bashed it in the head with the mop. Then stuck it in the mop water to clean the mop. And then when I took the mop out to shake it off, it fell out onto the floor. So then I had to get tissue to clean it up. Oh, it was a hot mess for a hot, messy woman. I have cats. Get them for me. Well, Rose sometimes will try to eat them, but no. No. Doesn't always work that way for me. She gets lazy. She's like, yeah, I don't feel like that. Nice to see the Taylor's. Yeah. Me and Nova did. That's what we had for our lunch. What, are we not allowed to have lunch? Only feed the Kayla?
I was hoping I could have it for my dinner before work.
Sorry. I forgot that you said that you wanted some. I split it between 2 people. There's Mr. Noodles if you want that before work. There's leftover pizza.
I want dry cereal. Can I do that?
Yeah, but there's also leftover pizza, the Hawaiian pineapple and ham,
I'm good.
and some pepperoni one.
When I get home. So who's chilling with your stream peeps today? Who's there?
We have H-Town Deviant, nails, lemon markers, paint and polish. Sandy nailed it.
Is not one of your nail peeps. So
Yeah, it's a nail peep. Get over it.
Give him that. Don't give him none of it.
It's a nail peep. Get over it.
He's not a nail peep.
Yep.
He's a Kayla Joe peach peep. Oh. Because he came from my channel to yours. So.
That's just because I'm cooler.
No.
Pineapples.
Who's
Right?
Pineapples?
No, you don't understand. Safe word, pineapple.
Oh.
Well, let me ask you this. Nova's not around.
You're streaming.
I know, but I need to know this. I'll know this answer just by your reaction. Do you know what upside down pineapple means? Oh boy, we gotta have a talk later, child.
Mom, I'm in high school.
I know you're in high school, but you know, I still have to know what you know. I still need to know what you know, okay, kid? I'm the adult here.
No, there's no adult. There's a child there. A feeble-minded child that's not a fully developed adult.
You will never be an adult in my eyes.
Adult when you're 25 only.
Well, then I'm past that, thanks.
I'm talking about Lennon. I'm not an adult.
I'm adulting all the time.
Feeble-minded child.
Okay.
I hope I get to do hip-hop.
When will you find out if you have to be the one working Mondays? Oh my goodness, it's me streaming, right? So somebody's got to call? Oh, nobody. Bye-bye. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know why, but maybe my light's not all the way, but it feels like it's not bright. For you guys. There, that's one ear. Now I have to put the other one. Yes, I have very open conversations with my children. Well, no, well, not so much yet. He's still young. But you know, she is graduating high school this year. I need to know how innocent this child really is.
I'm very innocent.
Better be innocent. Stay innocent forever. Innocent forever, please.
Why
No.
is the gag that pineapple is always a safe word?
I don't know. Why is it that a lot of people don't like pineapple on pizza?
Okay, that's just a crime. If you don't like pineapple on pizza, you're
Exactly. Pineapple on pizza is good.
Pineapple on pizza is the bomb.com.
Only the cool kids like that.
If you disagree with me, fight me. I'll win. No.
No, you won't. You'll never win because I'm the winner. I literally just let them in, but yeah, no, you can let them out. They've been out.
Mom's being stupid.
Yeah, because Milo just wants to have fun. Because boys just want to have fun. Yeah, he has issues. I like this idea. This one's a really cute idea.
Where did my pop go?
I don't know. Maybe you ate it.
Um,
You're supposed to drink it, Mom. You can't eat a liquid. See? You're slow.
oh, did I go upstairs already once?
I don't know. Did you? Pineapple on pizza should be illegal. Ew. Sandy said pineapple on pizza should be illegal. Ew.
Who said that?
Sandy nailed it.
Andy?
Kayla's shocked.
That was a joke, right?
She's like, Sandy, that was a joke, right? Right?
Everyone knows a little sweet and savory is awesome.
A little sweet and savory is awesome. We like pineapple on our pizza. We also like mustard on our pizza. Well, no, Kayla eats mustard on pizza too.
I ate what?
Mustard on pizza?
Yeah.
Like, if you dip your pizza into mustard, it's good. But I'm the only one in my house that will eat blue cheese. Also like buffalo chicken pizza. Not a big buffalo chicken person. Everybody loves their buffalo chicken. I don't know what it is about the taste. If it tastes too much like the peppers that my husband eats in his pepper sauce or what it is, but not a big buffalo person. I like a little bit, not a lot. And yet there's some people that like to drench it in the buffalo sauce. Blue cheese. It's great when chunky. Blue cheese is really good. It's always good. Kayla didn't let you out after, did she? No. Now I have to deal with the two of you looking at me like hyenas? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, give me 2 seconds to go let these dogs out before they drive me bonkers. Whoa. Told her to let you out. She didn't listen. You know, listen. She just ridiculous. Behave yourselves out there. I thought it was enough out there. I even eat blue cheese by itself. What the heck? My magnet just stuck to my headset. Brilliant. Brilliantos. Okay, so we picked that one. We did that one. Now what am I going to do? We're using stamping plates and coming up with Mickey. That's always fun. Oh, I had these ones here I didn't even see. And here I am trying to pick these ones up here. That's so funny. Whatever. It worked though. Actually, I think it looked cuter, those ones. So. You know what? I like this one. But this one has this 3 of the same. So maybe we're going to go with that one. Oh, no. Maybe we're going with this one. And then the other one. Okay. We're figuring it out. Ooh. Or maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to try the new stamping plate. Even though I wanted to save this for the Jack and Sally ones that we're going to do, but meh. I don't care now. But yeah, there's just like all dressing ketchup chips. Gotta have them. The other combination that a lot of people find gross is all dressed chips dipped into onion dip. Some people find that gross. I actually find that amazing. Mind you, I'll eat dill pickle, anything. Ooh, that is cool. This stamping polish is pretty darn good. Oh, I put that off to the side. I knew that was happening too. It's okay. We'll do round two. Round two. I knew I was doing that, and I still did it anyways. Bummer. It's all good. Has anybody else ever done that? What I've done? I've got a cotton ball that I lost down here. It was a brand new clean cotton ball, but someone scared me and I accidentally hit the button and dropped it in the bottom, and I'm like, it was a full bottle, and I was like, you know what? I'm not digging for gold. I'm like, you can stay there. Have fun, pet. And believe it or not, it hasn't disintegrated like I thought it might. So that was interesting. Use a pump. Touche. I do have to buy more pumps later because I've already broken this one a bit. It was connected more, but I kind of broke that one off. I do have to buy more of those. That would make it easier. But no, I like to do everything the hard way. What's easy? Something I don't understand. I don't know why I do that to myself. Oh, and I knew that was gonna happen. I said to myself that didn't look like there was enough, and I still went ahead and tried. Yeah, I gotta buy some. I might try it a couple other brands of pumps. I always like to try many different things to see what I like working with the best. But this plate came in, was it yesterday? And when it came in, I was like, I want to play. And I'm like, but I don't. I feel like I've been hit by a truck still. I don't want to do nails, but I want to do nails. So I was like, you know what? Rest today. Then you reward yourself with streaming tomorrow. But as soon as I started to like log into stream, I started yawning and stuff, and I was like, oh no, 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 no. Not right now. Not today. I was like, please just let me, paint some nails. It's really not that hard. So this is the other one. Out and cured. I think it's a cute little Mickey pumpkin. I'm not a Mickey Mouse nut, not at all. I've never bought anything Mickey Mouse in my life. Don't like that one. It's okay. The funny thing is I wanted to play with my stamping plate so bad, but you know when you're sick and you know that sometimes you have problems with stamping, so you're fighting yourself. I want to, but I know stamping is going to piss me off today. But I told my husband, I'm like, yeah. After I spent all morning doing the website, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go on and do the stream. I was like, I don't know if I'll go the regular scheduled time. I'll just go till either my voice cracks or I feel like I'm really about to pass out. Because with this COVID, the number one thing that's been happening is I'm tired all day, laying on the couch trying to watch just TV, being lazy, trying to fall asleep. Especially when the kids are at school and I have zero responsibilities, but not zero because the dogs are still here. But, I'm just like, okay. I got this. And I can't fall asleep, but then as soon as I'm ready to go to bed, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to fall asleep now. And then, for some unknown reason, you get there and you're like, now I'm wide awake. And then you fall asleep. Then you wake up every couple hours and you're like, no. You know what? I think I'm going to go with this one. See how this looks. So, because the kids don't have school tomorrow, I'm hoping my body will let me sleep for a bit. But you never know how that one works out. But I hope I can be better and not spend the whole weekend, sick and miserable. I thought for sure I'm going to end up having to take the whole week off of streaming because just won't be able to do it. Last night was really bad. It's funny because, I don't know if anyone is like me. In the morning you wake up, you feel like garbage. But then after a little bit, you feel a bit better. But then afternoon, evening rolls around. And then it's 10 times worse, and as the night progresses it gets worse and worse and worse. It's you only have an hour window after you wake up, eat breakfast, and you feel like, okay, I can do things. So you start to, you pick that one thing that you're going to fit into that schedule. Okay, I'm going to load the dishwasher. Okay, I'm going to put on that load of laundry before everything hits the fan. Ooh, I like this idea. Okay, let's go to this again. Two times the charm. Not gonna lie, this stepping polish is pretty darn good. I think I might even like it better than the Queen, but the thing is, the Queen was a bigger bottle for the same price, so it's all, I guess, affordability at the same time too. Because I ordered this off of the US Amazon. That's how I ended up with this plate, because they do not offer it on the Canadian one. So, besides, the plates and stuff were cheaper, but I had to pay more for the shipping. Which is hilarious because, I have Amazon shipping in my Canada one, right? So I don't have to pay for shipping. So I haven't realized I haven't done the math 100% to see if it equals out, but at first it was trying to charge me $40 for shipping. I was like, whoa. And I was like, no. I can take the snail mail way, please, for $15. Well, it's technically 16, but I was like, I'll take snail mail. I do not need it that fast. I will take the snail mail. That's that's another $20 that I could spend on something else. I was like, are you crazy? Only a couple days extra for shipping. I was like, no, not worth it. Not worth it. Oh, this was a quick set. Well, mind you, I already had some done. But then we can go on to our Jackie boy. Jack and Sally. I don't know why half the time I want to call her Sandy. And why I like to type goof night instead of good night. So from now on, everybody in the streams are going to get goof nights from me. Sorry, I'm not going to say good night anymore. We're gonna just, I decided after last night that it's just going to be goof night from now on. Because it types it for me half the time that way. So, and who wants to have a good night when you can have a goofball of a night? So from now on, if you hear me say goof night to you, that just means good night. But, you know, have yourself a goofy one at the same time. Okay, so that makes that set done. I'm going to move these off to the side because now I only want this one for the next set because I want to do Jack and Sally. Jack and Sally. Just because I want to see my plate all pretty again. Better. Brand new. Okay. So this is what we ended up with for our Mickey set. Just waiting for the last little thing to cure. And taking a sip because, you know, that's one thing with the cold is you have to stay completely hydrated. 365 days a year. What I want to do... what color background did I want for this one? I was thinking about a purple background. I was thinking about the purple black background for Jack and Sally. So I was thinking, I don't think it's on this key ring. Is it? No. I think it's on this one. Yes, I was thinking about maybe this purple for the background for Jack and Sally. I know you can't really see it. But it's kind of like a jelly purple kind of thing. Maybe I'll do that. And maybe add a little glow in the dark blue over it. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see. That's an idea. That's an idea. And there we go. There's our Mickey set done. It's a Mickey Halloween nail set. Definitely very creative. Very different. I don't think I've seen this one quite like this yet. Okay, because I'm going to not put this with my other nails, let me take out a Ziploc baggie. Oh wait, I should take a picture of those first, right? Yeah. Think with your nougat. Maybe use the white background because they're so dark, the nail. I don't want they might blend in. Okay, where's my phone? Let's take a picture of these before I take them off. And we move on to Jock the Skeleton and Sandy. There we go. Good enough. That's one. Oh, well, gotta clean that one off. The sticky tab came with that one. Is it like an ASMR? You can hear the thump thump and the finger sticking. Finger sticking. Okay. Dropped a nail again. And when I drop the Mickey Ghost, of course that's the one I drop. Oh God, that's the worst. Bending over when sick. Oh, everything just goes right to your head. Woo! It's like almost like being on a roller coaster. The roller coaster to hell. That went right to my head. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Okay. Maybe I'll do this Jack the Skeleton in Kayla's size because when she saw the stamping plate yesterday, she was like, I want. And I was like, I don't know if I want to give it to you. So maybe today I'll make her a set since I do have a Mickey one to wear first. That's my set of nails. Okay. Now we have, maybe I'll take this one off because this is half a sticky, so we need to replace 3 stickies. Not bad. The funny thing is, sometimes I don't have to replace any, but then all of a sudden, so many will I've been using them for so long that I end up having to trade all 10, and I'm like, darn. I don't know if I like that more or less. Get out our handy dandy tweezers, because nail life wouldn't be just nail life if we didn't have tweezers too. Oh. Okay. We got 1. Oh, it looks like you guys are in ads. Ad break for some of you. Oh, I always get stuck on them. Oh, did that again. Did it again. Did it again. loving everybody's. Yeah, I thought that was empty. Just had to double check. But I did say there was 3 of them. There we go. Put the tweezers back. Kayla likes mediums, so we bust out the mediums. I have to pull out the size sheet, the customer sizing sheet, because that's where I keep everybody's sizes, so it's all in one place. Kayla, both thumbs are 3s. Both thumbs are 3s. Both indexes are 6. Kid's got like the smallest fingers I know. Both middle fingers are 5. Does this look like it's not maybe a 5? Nope, because that one's a 7. See why you double check your nails? Sometimes they don't make it to where they need to go. Is this one straight? Yeah, okay, straight. 5. 5. Then both ring fingers are 6. Come on. Oh. That's a 6. Whoa. That one was a 6. I know that for a fact. And that one's a 6. I think Kayla's cracking up in her room. If you can hear that in the background, I don't know, but she's all the way upstairs in her room with her door closed. And she's cackling. And pinkies are a 9, of course. She always has to have that 9 pinky. Such a tiny, tiny pinky. Okay, we can close the sizing kit now. Boom. Oh, ow, that was the back. I shouldn't try to swing my leg that fast. And I keep forgetting. You're not healthy right now. You can't just do what you want to do. It doesn't work that way. But it's okay, you know. Oh, come on. Come on. So anybody have some fun plans this weekend? Anybody going to like pumpkin patches with their kids, their grandkids, getting the... I know our pumpkin patch starts selling pumpkins this weekend. This weekend they start selling the pumpkins and the squash. I need to go get me some butternut squash. I don't know if I want to buy my pumpkin just yet for the kids, but I do buy them for them because, you know, we like to carve pumpkins. We spend a day carving pumpkins, me and the 2 kids. The husband, he's not into that. He's like, like, that's a waste of a pumpkin. And I'm like, yeah, until I roast the seeds and eat them. But every time, he always says it's a waste of pumpkin. Okay? Always. But who's the one that's like, are you roasting the seeds yet? Are you roasting the seeds yet? Mm-hmm. You don't want to play with the pumpkin, but you want to eat the seeds. And the funny thing is, I could make pumpkin pie, too. But he doesn't eat pumpkin pie. It's just me and the kids. He is not a pumpkin person. So it's hilarious that he likes pumpkin seeds, but he won't eat any other part of the pumpkin. That's like, he'll eat a grilled cheese, but he doesn't believe that tomato soup belongs with grilled cheese. I don't know. Mind you, I couldn't even convert him to eat fish. His friend had to do that. He wouldn't believe me. His friend told him to put Renee's dressing on it, fish, and then the guy started eating fish. I was so mad at him. I was like, are you kidding me? We had a pumpkin grow in our compost heap. Nice! That's interesting. I always say I wanted to try growing our own pumpkins. My grandfather's done it, but ever since we've had Rose, I've not dared to do it because I feel like she was going to dig up the plant. It's funny though what you can find growing in compost sometimes. Like I watched somebody that like just left their tomato on their window ledge to sprout, and I was like, I didn't think that would work. I thought it was going to rot. So I was kind of shocked at how that went down. Because it stayed red and started sprouting, and I was like, what? I was expecting it to go all nasty. But then I also see some people, like, they just slice a tomato and plant that for their summer harvest. And I'm like, really? Never think to do that. I always buy packets and packets of seeds. But I didn't grow this year with doing the vendor events. So I'm thinking next year I will put my garden back because I really missed it this year. I really miss not having my own cucumbers and peppers and tomatoes. So next year it'll be back. Kayla tells me she's not wearing no Halloween nails until October. I was like, I don't know whose kid you are. Dude, September the 1st I start wearing Halloween nails. I'm not the fall person, I'm the Halloween person. I get 2 months of Halloween, okay? Even though I did go kind of fall with that, but that could be still questionably Halloweenish. But, you get 2 months where you really get to enjoy it. Mind you can always do Halloween in the summer, too. You just can't call them Halloween to some people. Some people just are like, no, you can only wear Halloween nails in October. Which I think is silly, because if I want to wear Christmas nails in, say, May, well, I can wear Christmas nails in May. Who made a law that you can only wear nails during whatever the holiday is? You wear the nails whenever you want to. Whenever you're feeling it. Hello, they started doing trunk or treat at trailer parks before the end of the year. Before the end of the end, because up here Thanksgiving's in October. It's like, I think it's the second Sunday or first Sunday of the month. I can't remember how it goes now, but usually that's the last day that you can go to your trailers. So usually either the week before that It's like they do trunk or treat for the kids. And then sometimes, you get the Christmas in July. So it's like, who said you can't do these things? You can. You can do whatever you want. That's the one thing about nails. It's another place where you can express yourself. Now, if I wanted to dress like an elf every day, sure, that might be questionable. But if I had elves on my nails every day, you're not really going to see that. So I just find nails are the place where you can express yourself without really offending anybody. Because everybody's offended so easily nowadays. Kayla's gotta leave for work in probably 30 minutes. So I have to ball out to her in 30 minutes to make sure she's going and / write her dad to make sure he gets here to pick her up in time. Because, him and his ADHD will see a squirrel and run away. Somebody always has to hold down the fort here. Just so happens that's me, even when I'm not feeling the best of it. Trust me, I'm getting pretty tired already. But I want to finish this set at least. And it's not like it's going to take long. It's stamping, so yeah, I know. Like, I've gone 3 days without touching nails. Please. For the love of peanut butter and jelly, just let me get this set done, because I've been itching to play with this plate. And I know I just played with it with one stamp, but I want to play with it. I might have to start taking a Tylenol soon, too, because I can feel those body aches are coming back. Oh, it's even worse when you're sick, and the chair already doesn't do enough good support for you. But when you're sick, the chair is like almost the worst place for you. I've literally spent Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on the couch. I did not move from the couch. I knew not to sit in this chair for that specific reason, but today I was like, okay, I feel a little better. And I'm like, I want to redo the website. But, it just takes time. Did anyone see, what is it called? Oh my goodness, now I want to pull up on the TV, but I know Nova had Mortal Kombat on he was playing. Oh, is it called Lana? Oh, I need to know the name of it. But I watched that while being sick. That was pretty interesting. Then I watched How to Catch oh my goodness, what are they called again? Oh, brain, can you stop doing this? I know you're sick, but this fogginess is really too much for me now. How to Catch a Smuggler, that's it. Oh my goodness. Because I used to watch a lot of Border Patrol shows. And then I saw this one, so I went to try to start at season 1 because I didn't even know the show existed. But no, I can't get season 1 to play on my Amazon Fire Stick, so I had to go to season 2 and start there. So that's what I've been binge watching a bit of too. What is that one called? Well, let's see. Yeah. That's it. Hopefully it doesn't play. No, I don't want to play. Okay, it sounds off anyways. But it's this one. Dear child. What happened to Lana? So, I guess it's called Dear Child. German thriller. Oh, it was German. See, I guessed wrong, but Dear Child. Okay, that's what it was called. That one was interesting. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I liked it actually, but it's hard to say you like something when it's not a good. Am I gonna see words in me brain? When it's not something that is good, because it's talking about kidnapping and stuff. So, it's not a good topic, but I found it good. I'm not saying I like kidnappers. See, that's the one thing about streaming is you have to kind of be like, wait, let's check the context in which I'm saying this, people. I'm saying the show was good. The creator wrote the show nicely. There we go. That's how you say it. But I literally watched all of it in one day. Mind you, being sick, I had nothing better to do anyways. I can't remember how many episodes it was, but I just, this is almost looking a little too sheer for me. A little too on the sheer side, but, that happens from time to time. But I like the sheer side because I don't mind doing 2 layers and making sure the black actually cures nicely. Uh-oh. Come on, where are you? I feel you. I see you. Stop making me get polish all over my hands. It doesn't care. It's like, meh. There we go. Found you. Gotta love it. It's a love-hate relationship with dog fur. But no, definitely after being sick this time, yet again, just like the first time when I had it, I said I wouldn't even wish this on my enemy. Yeah, I still wouldn't wish it on my enemy. It's just like the fog, the aches, the pains. It's just too much. Now I can see why Noble was like, I don't feel like going to school. Yeah, Mom didn't feel like doing anything either. Mom barely could even watch TV. That's sad. Couldn't fall asleep because of the aches and pains, but couldn't even watch TV because she couldn't get comfortable. It's like you're in a losing battle with yourself all the time. Oh, I said I was going to do purple. Oh, that's what I said I was going to do. Okay, you know what? Sin Code of Black, because I already started it. and I don't want to do it. That's what I wanted to do with the purple. So then I'm going to put the purple maybe over the purple or the blue? The purple. I think we're going to go with the purple. I think it'll work nice. It'll kind of give it, because the black will make it darker in some spots. We're going to try that. I went against my whole plan because I just went to black. I don't know why I went to black. Maybe because Jack and Skeleton, black and white. But I went to black. It's all good. We're going to do just the one thin coat of black. Then we're going to go in with the purple because it'll give it that look, I guess. I think. I don't know. Just because I've already done it. See? Yet again. This is why when you're sick, don't do customers' nails. You might be redoing the same set a million times over. Because your brain is just so foggy that you forget that you had a plan. And then you do something else. Kind of like, when you have a Jeep and you're off-roading. You're like, oh, well, let's go to these trails. Then you're like, yeah, that's not as fun. Let's off-road. Just like ice fishing. You're not, you're just like, ooh, let me drive this out onto the lake. Why? Because it's more fun, because it's more dangerous. You know what happens when your car falls to the lake? You have to get it towed up. It costs a lot of money. Okay, so we got a little bit of black, huh? Okay, what number was that? 18? 18 is what I want to get. Okay. 18. Found it. Oh, found it. Oh, come on, sugar. No. Oh, honey. Oh, I didn't finish watching all of Riverdale yet either. Still have to finish season 7. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, and Virgin River's out too. See, there's so many things left to watch. I thought I'd catch up on a few of those while being sick, but it hasn't really worked out in that way. I forgot I wanted to do this color purple, but that's fine. We're working with it. The funny thing is the high school's done with their school photos. Grad photos will come later, but the elementary school that my son goes to, they're not doing picture day till October the 3rd. So he has a little bit more time before his pictures. 2 weeks roughly, give or take. There we go. Which I always find it weird that every school and stuff always has like a different date, but I get it. They use the same photography company. Same one they've been using for years. I don't know if in the States they do that, but here they do. They use the same school one every year. And the worst thing is, just like everything else, the pictures every year get so expensive. I didn't even open. She just stuck it on the fridge this morning, so I didn't even open the package to see what the prices were like for this year. But I could imagine they are probably crazy. Oh, come on. I got those butterfingers. I don't know why. Is there anybody like me, though? When you're sick, you crave chocolate, candies. Because that's what I like most of the time. It's chocolate and candies when I'm sick. I don't know why, because it's not good for my diabetes, obviously. But I'm always like, you know what would make these body aches go away? A nice piece of chocolate. You know what would help this sore throat? A nice candy. It's like I make bad choices when sick. This is why I shouldn't be sick. The only good choice I make is when it comes to food. I'm like, soup, soup. Oh, and guess what? Soup. Like I think I ate chicken noodle soup twice a day, 3 days in a row. And now I'm just like, I'm over chicken noodle soup. I go Ritz crackers when I'm sick. Ritz crackers is good. But I don't need to be sick for that one. That one I literally will have all the time. As long as you give me some cheese and maybe like some cold cut meat, yeah, I'll make my own Lunchable as an adult. That's why when the prices of Lunchables went up, I was like, kids, I'm not paying $3. I can go buy a whole pack of Ritz, whole package of meat, and cheese, and you can get twice the amount of then 12 crackers. What was it? 8 pieces of cheese, 8 pieces of meat, and 16 crackers. Isn't a Lunchable? Like, no. I'll make you an adult size Lunchable, but Ritz crackers are good. They're even better when you put peanut butter on them. Yep. That's one of the ways I like them. Peanut buttery. Okay. I like that one. That one was smooth. This one I didn't like because it wasn't too smooth, so we're just going to give this a little buffy. But I do like Ritz crackers. It's one of my favorites, to be honest. We like to do adult Lunchables quite a bit with those. I also like the, oh my goodness, what are they called? Oh my goodness. It starts with a B, I'm pretty sure of it. Brenton crackers? What are they? Oh my goodness. I have to Google it to see. But I like those crackers too. I don't know why, but they taste so good that I can't eat just one. A couple of pieces of bumps that I have to flatten out a bit first before I go on to the next layer, just because I like things to always be smooth. Smooth like butter. Okay. Now what I wanted to do, stretch again. What is your favorite thing to put on Ritz crackers, painted polish? I'm curious. Because I know everybody likes their own different stuff. I'm going to see if I like this or not. This is just, yeah, that works. Because it's a sheer color. It still looks more purple. But hopefully this will give it the glow, because this is the luminous polish. Because I want to have a little bit of glowing in it, because Halloween's all about the glow. It's all about the glow, about the glow. Right now, Trader Joe's pub cheese. Ooh, I have to Google that. It's like whipped cheddar cheese. Ooh. That's like the, what is it, the Gruyere cheese? I think it's called. Ooh, I like that one too. Like, you know those wheels that you can buy, but not the big ones? And then you can put them in the oven and kind of make them all soft. Add whatever, like, toppings you want to them. Like if you want more garlic and herb, or if you want something different. But I love cheese. And I think you were thinking of Brenton crackers. Yes, that's exactly the ones I was thinking of. I don't know why, but I can't eat just one of them, and they taste good. And it doesn't even, like, different, like, the originals are by far my favorite. Because they have different flavors. But the original and that one, I don't know what it is, but I like it a lot. Those are one of my favorite crackers. My husband would rather go for Ritz, but every so often I'm like, can we get those ones, please? Because I want them. I don't know what about them, but they just taste so good. That's like every once in a while about the vegetable crackers, because me and Nova like those. My husband's like, you do realize that, like, they're not really vegetables. I was like, yeah, just like, they say everything's made with real fruit juice. It's like, it doesn't matter. I like what I like. And you can't stop me. Okay, hopefully that has enough glow on it. Oh yeah, that's cool. You get the purple, you get like the purpley look. You'll see it after it's done. With some blue glow. Yeah, I think that works. I think it works. We'll see. It's always horrible making nails for a teenager, because they say they like them, and then they're like, I don't want to wear them. You're like, but you told me to make these, and you said you liked them. Like, ugh. She liked the ghost ones we made the last time, though, so she just said, I'm not wearing them till October. And I was like, well, fine. Don't wear them. Oh, I meant to sand that one down. Hopefully it'll work out. Because I noticed a bump in this one, too. But it'll work. It'll work. I have faith. I have faith in myself. After the stream, I will get water, and I will get 2 Tylenol. That's what I'm feeling like I'm about to need soon. But I will get this done. Oh wait, I want to buff this one because this one is buff. It's a little bigger. That's better. That's better. Vegetable Triscuits were gross to me. Always a joke with my brother-in-law over those. Oh, I didn't like the Triscuit ones. No, I would not like those ones. It's oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember the brand of the ones that we get here. They're called Veggie Thins. That's what they're called, Veggie Thins. Those ones I like. You know what? I knew that happened. So you know what we're gonna do here? Clean that off. I'm gonna have to come in with the purple on this one. There's my bonder made a bubble. That's what happened underneath this one. It happens sometimes. Because it's just my luck. So what I do is I buff it to smooth. And I'm going to come in with the purple one more time to cover up that nonsense. That's like those other. There's another one that started with a T that I didn't like. They kind of taste like cardboard. Maybe that was just the Triscuits too, but they were like triangle, almost like wheat looking, like not wheat, but like almost like they were supposed to be like mini wheats, I think it was. But they were just gross. Okay. Clear that one up. This is fine here. Clear that one up. I love TJ cheese. The spicy one. I'm gonna have to look at trade. I'm gonna have to look at that. I wonder what our equivalent to having that up here would be. Probably something that my husband already eats that I don't like. Mind you, he got shawarma for his dinner yesterday when we had subs. And he only took a little bit of it and put the rest back, and me and Nova had that for lunch today. Well, I guess I hit a hot spot of his food. I was drooling. My tongue was on fire. I swear my lips were swollen. And I had to stand over the garbage can because I was salivating so much. Because I'm also sick, and it probably made it worse. But I was salivating so much that I had to stand over the garbage can because it was just pouring out of my mouth. It was the grossest thing ever. My son's like, Mom. I was like, yeah. He was like, are you okay? Your eyebrows are all up in the air. You don't look good. I'm like, nope. I'm like, I don't know what's worse, the spicy spell that I'm dealing with or COVID. I was like, these wrongs aren't making no rights. That's for sure. I do like some of those fake flavored crackers, like the chicken and biscuits and bacon and cheddar ones. Ooh, bacon and cheddar ones. That sounds good to me. And chicken and biscuit. I don't think I've had those, but that sounds good. The horseradish ones. Maybe. I don't know for sure. I know it's gross, but cheese is good. Cheese is good. Any kind of cheese. Well, at least you didn't lose your taste with the COVID, right? That's the one thing. Both times I did not end up losing taste. But I thought because I already had it and we had the shots, because we had the shots, then we had the COVID. So I thought, if I catch it this time, because Nova's was just like a regular cold. Like his was good. No, me, slam, bang, boom, everything sucked. Ugh. Like I feel like it's gonna take me at least another like week to fully come back to normal, if that makes sense. I feel like it's gonna take me a whole other week. So you see we got like a purpley color here, right? but if you put it in the light, it's like a blue. I'll have to show you after. I'll have to take a picture to show you, I guess. But we're going with this because I liked it. Sandy said spray cheese. Ooh, spray cheese. Ooh, so like, I think I know what you're talking about. So it's kind of like, what is it? The cans of whipped cream. Is that the one you're talking about? 'Cause I found one of those that were good, and then a couple of them I tried were quite nasty. They totally tasted like fake cheese. And, it takes a lot to turn me off of cheese. I'm just saying, I love any kind of cheese. Like, I haven't found a cheese yet that I don't like. Mind you, my kids will definitely be like, "Oh, Mom, blue cheese is not cheese. Please do not eat that." You know what? I just realized I got lost track of time doing this. That
What?
did he already text you and say he's on the way?
Yeah.
Did you text him? Okay. Oh, they were responsible, everybody. Kid and husband were both responsible. I just looked at the time and said, "Oh, they should be here by now."
To teach kids dance. It's very special to me. It's very fulfilling. It's a very fulfilling job.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Felicia.
They
Bye-bye, Felicia.
learn dance
Bye-bye, Felicia.
from me, even though I'm not qualified.
Listen, Linda. There's the door.
Listen, Linda. Linda, listen.
Listen, you have an Aunt Linda, so listen, Linda. Go.
Listen, Linda.
Remember,
She said canned cheese, so I was wondering, ooh, canned cheese. I gotta Google canned cheese. Where do you get canned cheese?
Mom, do not. It's the most disgusting thing on the entire planet.
I don't know. I wish they'd sell, like, those cheese and nachos? I wish they would sell them in the big bottles. But no, when you get the big bottles, you get the chunks of pepper with it. I don't know. I just want the cheese sauce. I don't know about in the States. You probably can. But here, it comes in that big can with, like, chunks of peppers in it. You can buy the little tiny ones, which is just the cheese sauce. But then I'm spending, like, $6 or $7 buying little tiny cheese sauces. I want the big one, so I can have many of it. But no. So, I already know what I want on the middle finger. So we're going in with this one first, because this is what I wanted to do. Do, 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 do. Did you leave already? Oh. Gonna be late for your third day of work. This way you don't leave. That's why you got a message at like 10 hours before he goes. I know it only takes 5 minutes to drive there. I'm just saying, your dad, squirrel gets distracted. I need a squirrel right now because what the heck did I do with my scraper? Oh, there it is. Oh, my scraper. Oh, I failed on that one. Probably the delay. I'm hoping too, because I haven't played Palia all week. And all I've wanted to do is go check my plants. They're probably all disintegrated. But that's okay. And what time did you say you're done today? 8? Okay. No, I'm not feeding you. You're going on a diet. You're. Well, you can have it if you need it, but no. Obviously, I'm saving you supper, kid. What kind of mother do you take me for?
I don't know.
You don't. You know what? Now I'm not gonna feed you for a week and see what happens. What do we think? We got Sally and Jock. And Jock. Jock. Yes, it's easy cheesy. Sorry, work is crazy. I'm in and out. No worries. No worries. Be happy. I need to see that. I'm going to check that out after. Yes, it's easy cheesy. Okay. Need to see some easy cheesy, I guess. Does my voice sound okay, or do I still sound like terribly sick? 'Cause when I was talking to my mom yesterday, she was like, "You sound like this." I'm like, "Thanks." I'm like, "I'm trying here." Love it. Okay. I don't really notice it with your voice, but not your mother. True. I made sure I drank like 4 bottles of water before the stream and took some Buckley's. I was like, so I can at least sound like I'm not like talking to the dead. Or you guys aren't listening to the dead, I should say. 'Cause that's what I felt like. Okay, I want to do that. That maybe. Yeah, he always does that. He'll tell you to be ready, but he's never ready. Yes. No, that's the thumb. That was the thumb. Oh, that's the thumb. That might be too big for the pinky, though. Okay, we're still gonna try it. Thumb. Oh, I didn't get it all the way, so I already know it's gonna be. What was? Don't want to do that. Try again. There we go. Just make sure you're ready to dodge out the door. Remember, your dad has no time concept. Zero. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now the next one I have to make sure I go up a little bit, so that way they're the same Z's. Same Z's. Snack, crackle, pop, Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Alright, love you. See you when you're done work. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted there. And let's try this one out and see how it goes. not, maybe I'll change that one. Not, I'll change it. I can't believe that. Well, now I've already said it, so I put it out there in the universe. I was going to say, I can't believe I haven't had stamping trouble today. But then I realized maybe I shouldn't have said that because you know what happens when I say that. Okay. This is a very romantic set. But I think it's worth it. Perfect, perfect. Ooh. Switch legs again. Trying to. I can feel like my back needs to do that cracking motion, you know, that. Okay. Okay. Oh, don't fall over. I think this would make really cute wedding nails. For like one girl at the vendor event of that, she's like, "Oh my goodness, I like your Jack the Skeleton nails." She's like, "We're going to a Halloween Christmas party, a Halloween wedding," and I was like, "She's like, I think I might want to get those." So that's where my inspiration for this set came from, and because I got the stamping plate. And as soon as I saw the stamping plate, I was like, that idea, that conversation popped right back in my head, and I was like, yep, that's where we're going. See, it says, her Jack. Yes, Nova. What are we having for breakfast? Well, I'm pretty sure breakfast has left the building. Lunch? You had lunch. We had shawarma. Go back to bed. Wake up again, please.
Dinner, sorry.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Your sister just asked the same question as she left. If you want a snack, there's some pizza left over, and then after my stream, I'll figure out something.
Something bought or something made?
Probably something you made.
Okay. Thank you for buying something.
I don't like to bot stuff, okay?
You like to buy stuff. You are a bot. At making nails.
I'm a bot at making nails. What is it? What do you think I am? A factory of making nails?
A bot means you suck at the game.
Her jacket's what I want. Junk. Now. Okay. Oh, I don't like that one. Thought that's what I saw, but I wasn't sure that was part of the design. But that's okay. Round 2. Can you tell I've been listening to Mortal Kombat a little too much? Oh, look at my hands. Ooh. I'm all about getting messy. Okay. You know what? I want a clean ball. Clean ball of fuzz. Oh, come on. I know I have some in here. Thank you. Clean ball of fuzz. I hope J-Rob's doing okay. I know she's sick too. The funny thing is, she was on a Discord chat with me and my sister when my sister told me she had COVID. Then I tested my son and he had COVID. And then the next day I woke up with COVID. So maybe it transferred through the Discord. No, she doesn't have COVID. But I hope she's not feeling too shabby because I'm telling you, it is, well, here where we live, it is cold and flu season, like, because the leaves are changing, temperatures are changing. It's a hot mess. But I couldn't believe hearing Young Nails and hearing all the people that, what is going on there? Why is it doing that? Okay, I'm going to try one more time. There's something in this plate here that I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Better. Okay. I was going to say, listen here, Sally. We're going to have a problem. Oh. Oopsie daisy. It looks like odds. Odds. Okay. Just need to fix that up a bit. Fix this up a bit. Because I forgot to go get my Q-tips. Because, you know, why be smart? Whoever likes being smart. Ow. Oh my gosh. My back is really starting to make noises. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Aha. It worked. Got it. The only thing I didn't get perfect is this little spot here, but hopefully... Oh, no, screwed it up. Spoke too soon. Gotta love when you speak too soon. Beautiful. Lovely. What the Sam Dickens happened there? There we go. Fixed it. Okay. That's his Sally. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, light clean. That part clean. Move out of the way. Now, I have this, which is what I wanted, but it is a purple, kind of in the background. Just debating. Just debating. See how this looks. Which now do I try it on? I'll try it on this one first. See how I like it. Nope. Don't like that. Because it's blending on the outside a little too much. Don't like that. Switch it up. It's okay, because I said I could redo that stamping. That's why I didn't get rid of all the stamps. But I didn't like that one. So before we bring the stamp head back, try another. I didn't like this one. Maybe because the blue and the purple are close together. I'll like this one more. Ooh, I do kind of like that one. The green didn't look that good, but the blue. Even if I have to restamp all these, because I have time. We're just gonna double check. So we like I like the blue, but maybe. Let's pick this one because these ones were pretty easy. Yeah, these ones were pretty easy to do. No, the blue blends in with the purple a little better than the red, I think. What do you guys think? I think I might do it blue. I don't feel like leaving it white. I don't know why. Just feel like. What do you think? The pinky colored one or the blue colored one? What do you guys think? Actually, now the pink one's growing on me. I don't know. But I do like the blue one because it looks really nighttime-ish. I think I'll go with the blue. Well, I guess we could do both colors, but I just like I don't know. I like the blue one, but I tried a red luminous polish over it. So no, sorry, this is like purple. It turned out to be more like a red. I do like the blue for this one though. I really like the blue for the kind of moonlighting. But this takes away the purple background. It kind of makes it more red. I don't know if you guys can see that. You know what? Maybe this works better. Maybe not. Yeah. No, the camera doesn't pick it up, but like it looks more reddy, the purple in the background, whereas the blue kind of blends into the purpliness of it. But I guess it really doesn't matter. Or, hmm. Or do I do try? Okay, because we can fix those two stamps. So we got those two ideas. Or my other idea, I like these two. I do like these two, but I don't like the backgrounds of like pretty red because Kayla likes a purple color nail. She's not into red. So I think that. But the only other option I have is maybe watercolor on top of it. I think because the other colors I have in the luminous polish is another pinky, a reddy one. And where's the last luminous? This is another green one. Maybe this. No, green. Because the green would only work if it was the boogeyman, I think. Why is that one so glumpy? What the heck happened to the outside of this one? What happened to it? I feel like the blue. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking the pink. Do you think we should do a mixture of both, or do you think we should just do all blue over it? I don't know. I just find the white is a little. I feel like the white just needs a little something. Or should I keep it white? You guys tell me what you think you like better. Well, let me try to do this again. Bam. 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 Should we do a mix of all three? Or should we just do them all one color? Or just do two of them? What do you think? What are your thoughts, guys? I can't decide, to be honest. I cannot decide. No, the whole thing will kind of glow because this one has already got a little glow on the bottom of it. The original. Let's see if I can show you guys. See, technically it's already glowing. Come on. See, it already has like a blue on it. Oh, come on. Hit the button already. There we go. See, it kind of already glows a bit blue. These ones would just make it glow a little more. But at least outside it looks more purple when she's not in like a black light, the background. So the whole thing kind of glows. But I guess it would glow more the color than like. Well, I can cure this one because I'm going to do that one. I guarantee. I want that one for the moon because I don't know why I like that one for the moon. I just don't know if I like the pink yet. 100%. So it will glow. Oh, no, I'm joking. Everything here today. My goodness. Wedding rings on the ground. The sparkly nail went to the ground. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait. I was going to say, did I put this away without putting the cover on it? Okay, let's see. We'll go restamp that one after anyways. Oh. Let's see if I can show you once I cure it. The difference between the two. Well, this one, because this is the same color blue as I put over the purple, it kind of looks the same on both nails, but you'll see the contrast of it. Or at least I hope. Not as toppers. Well, I just know Kayla's not a big pink person. That's the only reason I'm thinking maybe the blue. But usually for Halloween, I can get her to get away with almost anything. But we'll see. So you see, that's how the... I don't know if you can see a little bit of the glowing there in the dark. This is with it on top, this is without. But, come on, light. See how like it makes the white pop a little more brighter in the dark, like if she was going glow in the dark bowling or something. Yeah, I think I'll just go over it with the blue. Maybe stick to the blue. When she's glowing in the dark, it's blue, and when it's thing, and then when it's not in the dark, it'll be more of a purple color. Cause see, like when it's not in the dark, the background's kind of a little more purpley, like a dark purpley, kind of almost black. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the blue. I think the blue works best. Okay, so we cured that one, so we know that's the way we want that one to look. This is this guy. We gotta restamp that guy. We're gonna take off the pink. Have you guys ever used glow pigment? I was thinking of mixing it with a top coat and brushing it when I want to. You know what, Sandy? I want to do the same thing. I just haven't bought that pigment yet. think I'm going to go with the blue set for this one. So I'll restamp this one too. Possibly, but that one might have cured by the light by a quick second, maybe? No, it's coming off. Okay. Just might have to work a little harder on this one. I have not used it. I've wanted to buy some glow pigments, but I'm not like I don't want it to be like this luminous polish where literally it's more for glow in the dark bowling or mini putting, you know, somewhere that has like the black lights. I find it does not work well for, like, quote unquote as glow in the dark. Oh, I'm losing this nail off the thing. Go figure. Trying to rub a little too hard. Okay, that's good. Okay. As long as I didn't rub off too much of my own nail polish. I have to retop coat these ones later, I guess. Okay, you know what? I also gotta put a new sticky on. But I have not tried it, but some of the glow powder that I was looking on, I don't know about the US, but in Canada, Amazon, it was showing like, excuse me, it was showing like a lot of people's reviews were saying it's not that good. They're like, oh, it doesn't glow, it doesn't this, but you know, I don't listen to all reviews, clearly. But I am curious to know what pigment powder is one of the best ones to buy that will work good. I'm gonna have to redo that one. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I think my husband just came and stole my keys from my mailbox. Excuse me. I just woke up. Oh, Jared, I was asking. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling better. What did I do with the color that I did here? You know what? I'm gonna do this over in purple. Well, I'll be posting the what's it called? The Mickey set we finished earlier. Now we're working on a Jack the Skeleton one, but I was just seeing how I wanted to overlay things because I've been dying to play with the stamping plate. I'm sorry, I'm like, no worries. Hey, get your rest. I'd rather you be better. I really would. But this is what we got going on so far. Well, that's all right. We were just playing around with what we wanted to put over it, and I decided I like the blue better. We gotta think of something for supper. What? Really? Nothing else? No, but I'm saying nothing else.
I can get stuff steamed with the ground beef if you want.
Maybe sausages or no hot dogs, I guess.
There's ground beef there. Do you want to make something?
No, we'll have the hot dogs. But no, I think there's ketchup, mustard, relish. Yeah. That will work. But backslided, felt really exhausted today. Yeah, before I started streaming, I was feeling really exhausted. I was going to almost not do it. But I was like, I want to play with nails. So I was like, forget it. I'm doing it. Like, 3 days without nails, that's long enough. Oh, I had the paper over here, and well, let's save this paper. I forgot I had it over here because I said we might need to use it again. Hardy har har. Okay. We want this one. That's the one. Yeah. But if anyone has used the glow pigment powder, let me know what you think of it. Demos with their glow powder. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out that one with their glow powder. Cause like I see some in the number one reviews people are saying is like, oh, it doesn't glow. So I'm like, I don't want to get something that doesn't glow. Like, I want it to glow. I bought this luminous polish thinking, it would glow, but turns out it doesn't really glow that much. It works more like a black light to get the best look out of it. Okay, that's that one. Okay. My dog stayed quiet and let me sleep all day. I'm shocked. Wow. Does it want to give my dogs a lesson, please? My dogs need that lesson. To not bug me? Yeah. That'd be nice. Okay, what was the one I used? This one. That's what I used on the pinky. But we want it to look the same as the other ones. So we're just going to quickly run over that again. Okay. Oh yeah, and JR, if you check out joefuchs.ca, I spent 5 hours this morning redoing the shop look. Still a work in progress, but I redid it again. I redid it again. You know me. Gotta keep tweaking it to get what I want. Is that stamping polish, and it needs to go over color. Glow pigment is gritty. Oh, really? I did not know that. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, I got my thing over there. Right, that's what I thought. It makes it more easier for people to navigate. I still have to put up a picture of the application kits that come with everything. And I have to get all the sizing kits up. And ow, that was a shot in my spine. Ooh. See, the sickness just isn't going away that quick. But I don't have all the nails up there yet either, but that's 5 hours of this morning's work. It's all good. Trying to make it easier for people to navigate. Oop, almost dropped that. Because I liked how it was easy to navigate when it was on Shopify, but I couldn't afford to be spending $50 a month on it. So spending $50 a month on it and not making money on the online shop. So I was like, I'm going to try a different method and see how this pans out. Yeah, I'm working on that. I just started putting a Halloween category in, but I gotta get the categories tab up. Mind you, I got I'm working on getting categories, but I gotta get the husband to get the category tab to work. He's gonna have to do it, because, I don't know how to do most of that. Okay. Oh, come on, dog fur. Go away. Thank you, thank you. I've been trying to make it more like user friendly, like it was on the Shopify. Because obviously the other one was a little more crazy. Wasn't so basic. If you didn't know to go in the gallery, you wouldn't know where to go get the nails. Or, sorry, the book. So I decided, I think I want to go this way with it. So I tweaked that today. Switched it over. Now I have to go back to finishing working on it. But, everything takes time. Funny thing is, I spent hours working on that, but all I wanted to do was go check my garden in Palea, and I didn't do it. I haven't been doing dishes. I haven't been cooking. I haven't had energy to shower. I hate being sick. Trust me, I feel the same way. I just loaded the dishwasher today. I didn't feel good. Mind you, I still don't feel good. But I did get the dishwasher loaded today. And then I've been waiting for the hubby to show me how to do this. And he's been busy, so like it's been taking a while. And I'm like, if you just showed me how to do this, I could do this, and I don't have to rely on you. So when he showed me, because I was like, I'm gonna forget in 5 minutes. I'm like, let me go start using this so I learn how to do it. And then I just realized I spent 5 hours talking to myself. And setting it up. But then I'm glad I did it and didn't let him 100% do it, because he said he got all the pictures. He doesn't have all the pictures. I logged on a few times and fiddled around, but ended up going back to bed. I wanted to go on and check my farm, but I haven't been able to do it. And my glowworms. I haven't been on it, so I was like, you realize I could have had 24 glowworms Monday, 24 glowworms Tuesday, 24. Like, oh my goodness, like glowworms, I should have at least gone on to do those. I was like, lesson learned for next time when I'm sick. Do the glowworms. Did you at least do, when you logged in a couple times, did you at least do your glowworms? Because I totally didn't. And I could have had so many glowworms right now. So next time when I'm sick, I'm going to put an alarm on to make sure your glowworms are full. Being sick is awful. Don't stress about it. It gets done and you feel better. Better with the hubby's help. Right? That's the thing. I tried not to stress about it. The hubby actually did my laundry, so I didn't have to stress about laundry, which was nice. Because he doesn't always do laundry. He does it when he's in the mood. But I guess because he saw I was sick Monday, he was like, Monday he did the laundry because he was completely feeling good. So he was like, I'll do the laundry. Mind you, he didn't do the dishes, but hey, you win some, you lose some. Then the next day, he was still better. I was sick. He he realized when he went to go try to make food that there was no dishes. So then he, put the dishwasher on. I forgot to add more work food. I can hear your voice feeling well enough to stream it today. Yeah, I just wanted to do nails, let's be honest. That, and I wanted to check in with everybody, see how everyone's doing, because, it does make you feel better. Sometimes, even if your body's aching, like right now, my back is throbbing right off me. It's just nice to, talk to the community, feel good, feel human for a little bit after 3 days of non-humaning. Or at least that's what I call it. 3 days of non-humaning. So it just feels nice to, like... At first I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it without coughing or thing, but I've done good. Done really good. I'm actually impressed with myself. I haven't sneezed once, which was one of my biggest things. Because when you're sick, it's not pleasant and you can't control it all the time. And yes, I have tissues beside me, but, I was like, oh, I don't want, people on the stream to see that. Yeah, that's all I kept thinking about while I was lying on the couch. Was my worm farm. I could have had so many glowworms, but yet I didn't get up and do it. What is that? Why is my daughter's school calling? Hold on. Well, I guess I didn't catch it fast enough. Oopsie doodles. They'll leave a message, I'm sure. If they tell me she was late for class or something, I'm going to have to yell at her because I know that they had the truck today. But normally I don't have to worry about her. She's usually a good girl, so maybe it's a teacher calling to check up. Who knows? That's the thing. Sometimes you don't know. Okay. School calls at 5:30. Yeah. It does. Only if you're late for class, skipped a class, or sometimes the principal or the teacher will call me because of what happened last year. They're just checking in, just being good humans. Okay. I think that one wasn't top code, but I'll feel it when it comes out, and I'll know. I'll know if it was top coated or not. But I do like the fact that I went with the blue. I could see of 4 or 5 different ways to do this set for backgrounds and stuff. But I do kind of like this. We'll put that in there. Move that over. Let's see. That's sticky, that's like I thought. So this is the first top coat. Then I hope this, right? Yeah, sticky. Sticky, icky, ooey. It's actually turning out, the background's turning out more greener, but hey, whatever. It's okay. Hopefully she'll like it anyways. But it's literally a Jack and Sally love story. It's set. Great for that Halloween wedding. Is she working this weekend? No, she doesn't work on weekends. She just works Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So today's her last day at work. She's there until she started at 5. She'll be done at 8 today. She might be picking up a shift. They need somebody for Monday, but I guess they're deciding who is going to take the Monday. So she won't. I guess she'll find out if they really need somebody, if it's her when they decide their schedule or whatnot. But so far, she works 8.75 hours a week. Every week until school's done. Then she'll have to grab a part-timer for the summer. And then once school starts, she'll be back to there, I guess, if everything goes well this year. But so far, for her first week, she's loving it. Well, technically, it's her second job, but first, like, real job, because, like, her first job was a paper route that she delivered papers every Friday. Sorry, every Thursday. But mind you, she'd make, $20 a month off of that? So, like, yeah, it was great when she was 11 when she started it, but by the time she turned 16 and, old enough to have a better job, it was like, Mom, can I quit this? And I was like, yeah, but then we're dealing with other stuff that we didn't get around to finding her job quite yet, but now she's got it, and so far she likes it. And so far she's been to school every day. She's only missed one day in one class, so I wouldn't say that's too bad. That's not bad at all for considering where she came from last year. So truly, I told her this morning, I was truly proud of her. Like, she's really putting in the effort this year to overcome everything she was battling last year. So she'll get. So lucky for her, tonight she comes home from her first week of work and doing 3 days in a row to getting tomorrow off of school because it's a PA day for them. So, kind of works out for them. Nova's been home not feeling well this morning, but of course, I don't know if he just needed more sleep or what it was, but by noon after he had lunch, his stomach started hurting and he bounced back to normal. Of course, right? The only thing is I can't, back in the day, I would have forced him to go anyways, but because I know he just got over COVID, I was like, you know what, if you need that one more day, fine. I know you're negative, you've been in school all week except for today, but yet you're getting a PA day tomorrow. But sometimes you just can't control the way the wind blows. That's my nicest way of saying it. Just try a little bit every day. Okay, one more of that. Maybe I'll grab one of these nice paper towels to see the nails better, maybe. I think this is cute. I'd wear this to a Halloween wedding. This so screams a wedding to me. But I definitely think I should, maybe a little bit of sparkles in the background would have been a nice additive, but you know, we all work and tweak our sets a bit. Bring this down a bit. So we got a few more seconds there. But let's see if I turn off the light and bring it over closer to it. No, I'd have to bring this closer to this maybe. I wonder. I know these are probably more glowy than the last ones, but you can kind of see it a bit. Well, these ones you can see a lot more of, I guess, than these ones were glowing. But that's what I was saying. See, they don't glow that much without the black light. It's like you kind of need the... You know what? Does it go like this, maybe? Nope. It's funny, I can never get it to go right on the camera. But as you can see, it's supposed to have a little bit of glowiness. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I can kind of get it. Was that with the new stamping polishes? Well, it's the white one, but I went with blue luminous over it. And well, it's the new stamping plate, yes. That I've been dying to use since it got here. Dying. But we finished off the Mickey today, too. Move that back a bit. Oh, moving everything here, because that's what I do. So, this was the Jack set we did. And this was, yeah, the Born Free stamping polish was good. I'm not going to lie. It was definitely good. So, we have Butterfingers is what I have. Okay. Stay down, Sally. Margot. Yeah. Pickup was actually really good. Putting down was pretty good. I didn't have much trouble at all with the new stamping polish. I don't think I had any, to be honest. It was, I think, eventful. So, Let me just put these down here for a minute. Oh, come on. Stop flipping over on me. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. Okay, so the two nails you didn't, for the people at the beginning that may have missed it, the two nails that we completed for our Mickey set was this one. So we made this guy with his little ears. Oh. And we made this one with skull ears. But those were the two that we added to the Mickey set to complete the Mickey set today. I love the Mickey spider web ears. It's so cute. Yeah, I like those ones. Those turned out good last week. I was going to try to do more hand painting Mickey for this set, but because I was sick, I was like, oh, let's just play with some stamping. And because I wanted to test out the stamping stuff, so, you know. You know how it is, guys. What is the new stamping polish? It's just black and white, regular black and white, like always, but it's from Born Pretty. Well, can't see it on this one because, you know, they put a black label on black. But Born Pretty was the stamping polish. We used the white one here, but I went over it in blue. And then, obviously, minus the, let's just give it a little wipey wipe to clear up all the and this is the new stamping plate. Oh, I thought I cleaned it up and then I looked down here. There's the new stamping plate. It has some really nice images on it. This is one of my favorite plates now, to be honest. But I love it a lot. Definitely going to look into getting some more of those like character ones because that one's really nice, and obviously it was very well made because pickup was amazing. So this is the one we have with them in the moon. Then we have her Jack. Then we have half Sally, half Jack. Then you have his Sally. And then you have them dancing. That's why I say that's like a good Halloween, if anyone's going to a Halloween wedding. That's definitely the cute set to have. Now, background and colors. Combo is obviously different, but you know, we have the moonlight. And then his Jack. I like the two of them mixed together combo. Let's show that one up. Like, I think that turned out so good. That's why I said that the stamping plate is actually really good. Here, we'll show you. It is her Jack. And then this one is Liv. And then his Sally. And then there's them dancing. I think they turned out pretty swell. I guess that will be the end of today's stream, guys, which I did it. I made it to almost 6 minutes, a little earlier than the 3 hour mark, but still, I made it through the whole stream. Woohoo! Couldn't have did that on Tuesday, guarantee you. Probably wouldn't even have made it 5 minutes in when I would have been like, eh. So I'm about to take some Tylenol because my back from sitting in the chair is hurting. And I wanted to go check paleo, but I'm going to have to wait and give it a break before I check that one out because I can't sit in this chair any longer. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for coming by and hanging out with me. Tomorrow maybe we'll do another Jack the Skeleton and Sally combination for a background. Maybe we'll use different images, or maybe we'll try the same images with a different background and see what we come up with. Who knows? But kind of want to make a couple more Sally ones because, like I said, it was so popular at the vendor event. Everybody went by my hand painted Sally ones and were like, "Ooh, I like." So I think we should come up with a few of these designs to offer for the Halloween month for spooky October. Turned out great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope anybody else feeling sick feels better soon. I hope we all can get rid of these colds that are going around permanently, because it hasn't been fun for a lot of us. I want to remind you guys to all have a positive day, well, evening. And remember, just be nice. You never know if someone's having a crummy day. I like seeing different designs in each nail. It's my personal preference. Oh, I do too. Well, I want to make some more Mickey ones too, but it depends on how I'm feeling, because I want to do some more hand painted Halloween art, but I want to wait till I'm 100. So until then, stamping is a lot easier. Okay, bye everyone. I feel like strong enough to take a shower. Well, go take a shower and make sure you feel amazing. I'll see you guys hopefully all back tomorrow unless something changes. But if not, have yourself a fantastic weekend. Bye.